Michael, have I ever told you that I kind of like space video games? Has this ever come up in conversation before?
No, never.
No? Okay. Well, I really like space video games. And tell me what you know about Everspace. Do you know anything about Everspace?
It used to be like, well, I remember the first one.
It was like a roguelike,
Yeah, it was
right? It was like a
roguelike.
third-person roguelike action space kind of privateerish game, right?
Yeah.
This one is a giant open universe non-roguelike Everspace 2. Like, so they literally took their roguelike and then turned it into a
normal game.
Story-based, like, freelancer, privateer style video game. And
that could be pretty cool.
am super happy about it. So, yeah. Welcome back, everybody, to the Dojo. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Mike.
And we're playing Everspace 2. It's early access build. I played a little bit of this to make sure that it worked on my computer. So we're going to see what we can do. Okay, there we go.
Space. The final frontier.
Some other frontier. Uh-oh, here we go.
These are the voyages
Whoa.
of the SS Dongacles.
So I have this on medium resolution, basically. Medium detail settings.
Oh, yeah.
It does look very good in Ultra. It does not play very good in Ultra for me. So,
okay.
You know, you guys can go check it out on your own. I think it looks pretty good in medium, but it definitely looks better when you jack up all the stuff. I am trying to get like a really fucking good computer. So,
Okay.
I got to pay my taxes first.
Got Adam Ben, John Krasinski, and somebody Callahan.
So what the weird thing about this game is that it's just like if you just like let go, you just like stop in space, right? You have to be like holding down forward to go.
That's
so
interesting.
It's the usual wear and tear. Don't tell me you want to run another mobility check.
Yeah, there's sparks coming off of you, dude.
First, show me two nice healthy strafes, left and right.
Okay.
Show me your moves.
Strafe.
Hover thrusts.
So yeah, left bumper.
What about your mom, Adam?
Left
Oh, wait,
bumper
I'm
is,
Adam.
is up and right and left trigger is down. So literally your left side of your thing is like up and down,
Oh, okay.
right? And you can literally just go up and go down, and then you have this kind of like boost strafe that you can do.
Dodges go. I give you a 4 out of 9.
Shut up,
Yeah, you're a good
Ben.
one for the junk pile you're floating.
Try telling that to
Ooh,
Callahan.
ah,
I bet
turn it down a little bit, son.
he'll threaten to remove the
So did you? I know that I'm old, right? But did you ever like get into like Wing Commander or like TIE Fighter or any of that
I played
stuff?
X-Wing Alliance a lot,
Okay.
which was a part of that X-Wing series. My mom bought it for me at a, like I don't even remember where we were. I just remember seeing it and wanting it real bad.
Yeah.
And I used to have this old flight stick that my brother used for another game, and so I played the shit out of it because it had this sort of like mode where you could just put a bunch of ships out
Yeah.
and with AI, and I would just fight those ships all day.
Okay.
And I loved that goddamn thing. So much fun. And yeah, there weren't a lot of games like that afterwards for a while.
Yeah, I don't know when we decided that like flight sims weren't a thing anymore. But now they're kind of back a little bit, like with Elite Dangerous and what's that one that's never coming out that Chris Roberts is making here?
Star
Citizen. Yeah.
That took me a second.
But like,
I literally forgot about it until you mentioned it.
yeah.
Isn't it supposed to be getting a single player?
I
With
mean,
like
yeah.
Henry Cavill or something? Was that game?
I don't something like that.
I remember there being a trailer of a game that had Henry Cavill in it and a few other people. And I remember that supposed to be the single player to Star Citizen or something.
Yeah, it's supposed to have like a first person shooter, part as well. So I kind of like this one though. I like the way that that the flying is like it's more descent, I guess, than sometimes it's more descent. Like when you're out in the universe, but then they have these kind of like inside things, and I really like those. What was that one? Did you ever play? What was that one? That was like a big thing. It had like an Oculus DK1, like VR mode, and you turned into a robot. It was like a third person
I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember the name
flight
of it.
sim game, and then you literally turned into a mech.
Because I remember people like making Robotech gags about it all the time.
It was good. I played it all the way through because I'm a sucker for fucking anything that's in space. So,
Say they killed each other less than 48 hours ago.
so you can like loot stuff.
Might want to consider that U-turn. Some of the outlaws may still be alive.
Fucking outlaws.
I can take care of myself.
You all right?
What does Callahan have to do with outlaws?
What?
Callahan Auto Parts. Sorry. That was my first. Every time I hear Callahan, I think about the fucking Tommy Boy.
Oh, I'm not really super familiar with Tommy Boy.
Yeah, it's the Chris Farley movie where he's Tommy Callahan. His dad sells auto parts, and so once his dad dies, he has to sell auto parts to save the company. That's a fun movie.
All right.
It's got Rob Lowe as one of the bad guys.
Boom. Oh shit. All right.
I think it's Chris Farley's best of his like comedies with David Spade.
Still be in there.
Yeah, I never really got like fully into that. I was always more of a early Adam Sandler guy.
I can see that. Chris Farley was really good in those too.
Back before there was like first everybody liked Adam Sandler and then everybody hated Adam Sandler and then everybody liked Adam Sandler and then everybody learned that you can't just like make a weird definitive statement about somebody that sometimes they're in a good movie and sometimes they're in Hubie Halloween. But yeah.
Well, the issue with Adam Sandler is that it's obvious that he doesn't really care all that much anymore with some of his movies. Mm-hmm. Like it's the whole like I get to get paid to go on vacation with my friends, and it's more like a jealousy than anything else.
Wait, why don't I get to have movies?
Well, it's more like why can't I get like paid expense trips to places with just my buds?
Yeah.
And then we just record our conversations kind of thing, and then say it's a movie.
You just got to get big enough on fucking Instagram.
No rescue squads out here.
Give me that. Give me that shit. There we go.
Everyone, the risk meter just went way up.
But I still like some of the movies that some people don't like that Adam Sandler did, like Click. I actually really like Click, to be honest.
It's all right.
Any minute.
I think it just has a sweet story, a sweet message in it. It's just just like enjoy your time, kind of thing.
That outlaw was from Bloodstar. Not
Bloodstar.
Grunt.
Holy shit.
Lone Star.
Custom-built coil gun.
Ooh.
I'll keep an eye on the main shaft.
Hold on to the coil
He
gun.
said main shaft.
That's what your mom said.
So one of the things you can actually do is you can like literally go into your inventory and just like equip
Oh, okay.
like so we got that coil gun and now we can like
I don't want any crystals to end up in the wrong pot.
There's kids in here?
not miners. Oh man, I love that gag in Galaxy Quest so much. Yeah, sure, man. They gotta be like 7. Not miners.
I love that fucking movie so much.
I got this.
Apparently they still want to make a sequel to that.
Yeah, I saw that not too long ago.
Yeah, Tim Allen apparently was talking about it.
Grass, skabloosh.
I know people are upset with Tim Allen, being as
A
kind of
dong?
kind of being a just
Is
kind
he
of
a dong?
dick.
Yeah.
But that's kind of why he works as that character, though.
Oh, well, yeah. He's doing fucking Shatner.
Yeah, exactly. And he's good at it because that's what he is now, still kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like he still has his TV shows in its final season, and stunt casting final season was just himself as his character from Home Improvement.
All right. Oh, that's why you said John Krasinski, because that guy was named Krasinski.
Yeah, his name is Krasinski.
There's more of them coming.
He's Jack Ryan or whatever.
Hit that.
I never saw that show, by the way. Did you ever see it?
Yeah. Yeah, I watched it.
How was that?
I liked the first season. I thought the second season got a little silly.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, it was all right. I still need to watch that One Night in Miami movie
I hear great things.
because Aaron is in it.
Really?
Yeah, he's like one of the boxers in that movie. So
I realize that.
Mhm.
Patrol better be doing their job.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yep. Let's see. Whee! All right. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh.
From Rage Select to Red versus or to Ruby to that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh man.
Good for him.
I really want this game to come out on consoles. I really wish this was released on like the Series X at the same time.
I
and
wouldn't be surprised if somebody's working on that.
no, I mean they are working on it, but it's supposed to be like 2022 before it comes out.
Oh,
Because I
okay.
think that the last one might have been on like Game Pass at some point. But you know, like my PC just is a little underpowered for, especially for like early access, where they're still kind of working out the kinks, right? Like it's like not fully optimized. Ooh, a destroyer! I'm gonna try to blow that thing up. Ah, get out of my way!
My engine's overheating. I can't jump.
And just put all my missiles into it.
Hey, you can't just leave.
Quit making fucking things happen. Oh shit. Oh, I like the little like sub things.
Oh yeah.
Ow, 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 ow. Ow, my shields.
For some reason, I thought about the outlaw Josie Wales when I saw the word
God
outlaw.
Damn it. Stop it. Meanies. You goddamn. Ow, 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 ow. Hey,
Time
fuck
out,
off.
guys. Time out.
Yeah, fucking, what's your problem, huh? Oh shit, I think I'm almost dead.
I don't even know where your health is. Oh, there it is.
No, actually, it's my health is the red bar at the top. They finally knocked my shields down and like kept them down, but I still want to get rid of this thing.
Scrap, 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 scrap.
Oh yeah, scrap is their word for shit.
He was about just say the word fuck, dude.
All the way up to the cockpit.
Use the extinguisher. Reduce oxygen. You got this.
I got this.
Oh man, all my missiles were almost good enough. Ooh, keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting, keep shooting. Can I use this thing while that one's? Oh, okay. I can just switch to my previous gun.
Okay.
And yeah, what's up now, you dumb outlaws? Woo!
Yeah.
Where you going now? You have to walk home. Chow, chow, chow. Yeah, I don't know. I really liked the first Everspace, but as a roguelike, I'm real picky with my roguelike, so.
I'm on my way.
That's right. I gotta go fucking save Ben. Ugh. Ben Grendel. What a stupid made-up name.
What, Ben?
Yes. I don't know
one's
anybody named
named Ben.
Ben.
Yes, we don't know anyone named Ben.
Oh, what? Gna! Wow, that's like 80s as hell soundtrack. Ah!
What was that?
He's probably dead now.
What are these things? Oh my god. Are we getting abducted by Uatu?
Apparently.
All right. What's this place? Is this a good place? Is it a Holiday Inn? Holiday Inn Express. Hampton Inn. No? Red Roof Inn.
So your alien had a room at the Holiday Inn. Paramus.
Oh.
Dak Shepard.
Just sit tight and make the best of it.
Oh, whoa. What was that?
You quite a welcome party.
Nice. Just thinking of rat aliens.
Regular checkup on what I might know. Where did they grab you? Your outfit looks like GMB work crew.
You guessed it.
Do we have to have like generic guy as the main character?
Apparently. That's what they get.
Given your
my God. Brown hair.
boss.
Fucking, okay.
I know a lot more than they'll ever
He looks like Nathan Drake from that angle.
Sorry, people with brown hair. I didn't mean anything of it. Gas mask.
Boss, things have changed, Bashar. And because your cellmate here killed the chief, I am now in command.
Oh, yeah.
And for your insults, I will make certain you suffer like never before.
Why would you need a gas mask
But now
in
you're
space?
in charge, bro.
He's in the
It's from the rats. That's why.
Okay.
He'll live long enough to fetch ransom.
Space rats.
Your DNA scan showed that you're a military clone pilot.
Uh-oh.
You bettered my predecessor.
I'm a what? I'm adopted.
Should I broadcast your profile?
That would be a bad idea. You may not like who will come looking for me.
Why would I heed advice from a clone? I know my business.
From fucking Ben Riley.
Okay.
Interesting.
Is it? Is it interesting? She hasn't had like some time later, maybe.
The kind who want me dead.
What do you think about this motion comic kind of art style?
It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Because there's enough movement in it to where it's not just like still images all the time. Because that's what I hate when they're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, here's a still, and then another still, and then another still. Like, this is actual full, like, it might as well be, like, motion.
Did you guys just like finish and just animate it?
Yeah, basically. They're off just animating it. It's more like a flip book kind of thing.
Yeah.
Without my friend.
Don't be an idiot. He's a dead man.
You're a dead man.
Your friend.
Your mom's a dead man. Okay, wow, that didn't take a lot of convincing. Say I'm not leaving without my friend. You fool! All right, go get him.
What's happening? It's our chance to get out of here. Come on.
Oh man.
Forget it, man. I'm done for.
I told you I'm getting you out of here.
Ow, my arm.
Here.
Thanks for waiting.
My pleasure.
Okay. Are
Guess
we
he
leaving?
killed them all.
I guess so.
Might have more luck with a clone pilot at my side.
Is that a thing in this universe? I don't really know very much about
Apparently,
it.
yeah.
Oh, maybe that was in the first game that you were like a clone every time you did a new run. Maybe that is like part of the backstory that I didn't understand because I never got far enough in the previous one. But
Maybe, I don't know.
I could see that being a thing. Oh shit! Whoa! All right.
Do you remember this old Mad TV skit where Will Sasso plays Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's a gag about clones, about like how many movies involved him and clones and like weird twists in them.
Well, how many movies with weird clothes? It was like 6 Day. What else?
Well, there's 6 Day. There's the demon thing.
Is he a clone in that?
Well, no, it's just making fun of all the weird plots that he had at some point.
Oh, okay.
And so, so it's a trailer. It's a fake trailer for a movie where like there's just a bunch of different clones of him, and also one of them's a demon and one of them is an angel or something.
Okay.
And my favorite part is that like he's like a scientist, and then another one shows up that's like an FBI agent, and then another one shows up that's a Terminator, and he's just like, now you know the secret. Now you must die. Now which one are you?
All right.
And it's just a funny little gag. And then he has like a clone baby, and it's just his head on a baby smoking a cigar.
Okay.
It's a really funny skit. If you ever get a chance to see it, I miss Mad TV. Mad TV was a very weird little thing that existed for a while. I always heard that Key and Peele really got their big start on that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were part of some of the later seasons of Mad TV. Same with Aries Spears was really big in the middle of that show.
I'm not sure who that is.
Well, like I said, in the middle of that show.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't been as popular as he used to be, but for a while he was a fairly popular guy. A lot of those guys, only like a handful of the people from Mad TV really got out and became somewhat famous. Like Phil Lamar is the most famous of them because he's consistently is always getting work. Orlando Jones was really big at the time, and then he fell off the map for a while and then sort of came back for a little bit.
Whoa. Wow, there's a lot going on here.
Also, the guy from Office Space, the guy who plays Michael Bolton, he was in the first chunk of Mad TV.
Huh. Okay. Super light. What's that? What?
It's like Hyperlight, but dumber,
Oh, cool.
but super.
All right. Did you play the what was that? Rogue Galaxy? Remember those?
No, I
Rogue
wanted
Galaxy
to,
1 and 2?
but I didn't have anything good enough to play some of those for a while.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the best space ones were all PC only kind of thing,
Yeah, I could see that.
and I don't have a good PC like at all.
Oh, okay. So we can do. Oh. Okay. Autopilot. It's such generic banter, though.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of wish there was a little bit more to it than that, but
What is early access beginning thing? They have time to change all this stuff if they wanted to.
that's true. That's true. It's not going to be like that time that I played Blasphemous. They played the style demo for Blasphemous, and then I complained the whole time how there weren't any mechanics. And people were like, it says right there, Jeff. Like, this is... Come on.
Play the game, Jeff.
Yeah.
Stare at it.
Yeah.
Learn it.
And you know, I shouldn't be too judgmental because like I play the fuck out of Freelancer, and it's not like the game in that or like the story in that is like, you know, the greatest thing that's ever happened. So, but I loved Freelancer. Oh man, that was
There's a
good
lot
one.
of games that where the plot was really just secondary to what you're doing, kind
Yeah.
of thing. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like it has more legs if it has a really good, plot as well. But
Yeah. I liked. You didn't play Squadrons, right? You didn't get Star Wars Squadrons.
I thought about buying it, but I didn't get a chance.
I bet if you like those Alliance, I bet you would really like it.
Something now.
There's a med bay, but we need to get to the control room first.
Okay. Is that over here? Or? Oh shit! You have a lightsaber?
Yeah, I was about to go. So the lightsaber is just a light stick.
Okay.
This place looks huge.
An old military post. Found it decommissioned after the war.
That doesn't seem like a very efficient way to light a room.
No, not really.
They're just holding a fluorescent tube up.
It's them torches.
Yeah,
Gotta find the muffin
worse than I
button.
thought. Problem with the main reactor.
Okay.
It'll only hold us on basic for a while.
How about the med bay?
The cryopod can run on backup power, but no chance of getting the medical facilities running. Freeze until we can get the reactor back up.
Put him next to Bucky.
I want to get him in there as soon as possible.
But don't let that one guy in there with his little book. He's gonna be like chicken, fucking
Man, TV,
Yeah.
woman, house.
person, man, woman, man, woman. Yeah.
We'll need parts.
I can help you with that.
Okay. Great.
Good. I'll give you a shopping list then.
Cool. Let's put Twinkies on there.
So bad.
We just used it to lay low for a while, really. But I guess you could say we had some good times here.
So you weren't alone.
It's Sabrina's 17th birthday here.
Played a lot of wall ball.
Working all right.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams, buddy.
Okay. That's right. Freeze them up good.
Now let's get the reactor running.
I think we froze him with a
I feel
boner.
like you're not telling me something about this place. What were you hiding from? What happened to your colleagues?
We met like 12 minutes ago. Tell me everything.
Yeah, I knew you'd start asking questions if I brought you here. Look, I took a gamble on you. Why don't you take a gamble on me now? Trust a little.
Why do you look like Ice Cube? God damn it.
I'll stay on comms and fill you in on what you need to know.
Are you a clone of Ice Cube, Dex? Is that what you're not telling me?
All right. Yeah, it's funny. I was thinking about,
A lot of stuff.
I don't know. We're recording this like very, very late at night after doing a lot of the recording. So I'm just like, yeah, I remember this game. I like it, but like it's not exactly like so rich in content that we have just a million things to talk about.
No,
so,
not really. Like I can start talking about Disenchantment if you want.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
It's fine.
Let's talk about Shrek.
Yeah, well, let me know how you feel.
Shrek had an anniversary not too long ago, didn't it?
Yeah.
It's the 20th anniversary of Shrek
Uh-huh.
this year, I think, or is it next year or something like
That's
that.
a lot of Shrek.
Yeah, Shrek's pretty old.
So
He's been through a lot, and he's still very relevant now. For some reason, thanks to memes.
that's true. It's true.
I think a lot of those DreamWorks movies sort of just fell off the planet, except for him, and I guess the Penguins, because the Penguins are also used as memes.
Was Osmosis Jones a DreamWorks?
I think
joint?
so. I think it was.
I liked Osmosis Jones.
I did too. It had a
Weird.
WB cartoon.
Weird Bill Murray live action bits.
One of my favorite gags from that movie is from one of the live action sequences.
Yeah.
Because he's talking to his friend and he's just like, yeah, my doctor said to drink a lot of fluids. Is beer a fluid? I don't see why not. And they just starts drinking.
That's right. I watched the first episode of Cells at Work, the Code Black, new Cells at Work Code Black, which seemed like it was all right.
I think I remember everyone calling the Cells at Work just an Osmosis Jones anime.
Well, the thing about it's funny because the thing about Cells at Work Code Black that I learned from watching YouTube videos is that in Japan it's called Cells at Work Black, and in Japan a black company is a company that like works their people like way too hard and like doesn't it doesn't give people any time off, and they just treat their employees really poorly. So it's supposed to be like a take on a black company of Cells at Work Black, and then the reason that the body that they're in is so horrible is because the person that they're in works for a black company, and then the insides of the person or of the internal organs are run like a black company.
Oh, okay.
Where they like lie to the red blood cells and say that they'll have all these opportunities, and they're like
working double time.
yeah, and then like they have it starts out this orientation where there's like, you're part of this big family. We're gonna make sure everybody gets the mandated time, and we're an ethical company, and blah 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 blah. And then they go to their first thing, and the other red blood cells are just like, yeah, that was all horse shit. Now fucking take 2 oxygens and get going now. So
That's kind of fun.
yeah,
Like I don't know. I like when animes do a lot of weird shit like that.
I gotta tell you, man, man, Attack on Titan is good. Like it's so good. Like, I was watching it last week, and I was literally saying out loud, like, why is this so good? Like, Attack on Titan was not this good. Like, why is it? Because, yeah, we were talking about it last week where, and we didn't talk about it on the mic, did we?
No, we talked it outside of
off mic about how, like,
we were talking about how you were watching the new season.
yeah, and how it, like, I'm totally with you about how it, like, really kind of had a strong start, but then it sort of slows down, and it kind of slows down a lot for a while, and then it meanders a little bit, especially like in the second season. But man, they've really gotten their shit back together.
But I really explained like kind of why they did in the second season.
Yeah,
because for people who don't know this, the guy who created Attack on Titan, he wanted to work on it by himself.
Yeah,
like which is fairly unheard of for a lot of manga artists nowadays.
Yeah,
that's why like there's a guy on YouTube. He does a lot of these like he's like a guy who lives in Japan. And he tends to like interview people about different things. Mm-hmm. He talked to a mangaka. I think that's what they're called. That's just a guy who makes manga, basically.
Right.
And he has like 3 or 4 assistants. And like some of them they do the line work, they do the coloring, the shadow, the actual text themselves, while the guy's like writing everything out, kind of thing, stuff like that. Like he still draws some of it, but they do all the like the darkening stuff, the inking is what it's called.
Sure.
But yeah, the guy wanted to do all of that stuff by himself. And like the first season was a huge hit, and they wanted to keep making it. And he's like, no, I'm just going to keep doing this. And they kept offering him like assistants and shit. And he just kept saying no, so it took even longer to make it.
Yeah.
And like you said, what you said off mic, which is that between season 1 and 2 was a long period.
Yeah.
And then between 2 and 3, I think is the same thing. Because this season 1 started in like 2009. If I remember correctly, which is like crazy to me. Like the show's been on for that long.
I think I even worked for Spill at that point.
Like, what season is this?
This is the 4th season, aka the final season.
It took what? How long is that? That's like 10 years, almost.
It's 12 years.
12 years. 12 years for 4 seasons.
Yeah,
that's
ridiculous.
That's fucking crazy.
Fucking ridiculous. Yeah,
which like there's not a lot of shows that have gotten away with something like that, but still they were still able to stay popular that whole time.
Right.
Which is very amazing to me, because they easily could have just done what like Naruto did, which is just make all of the filler in the world. But I guess they liked the source material enough to just not do that to him, which I think is interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was maybe something that was part of his stipulation or something. I don't really know. But Naruto is probably the worst about that, besides Bleach, because between the end of Naruto and the beginning of Shippuden, there's this long gap, and they needed time for it to catch up. Mm-hmm. So they made like 3 or 4 seasons worth of like filler, or something like that. It was a lot of filler, to the point where like people gave up on Naruto.
Okay.
Like I gave up on it. I didn't even watch Shippuden because of it. Bleach was real bad about it because they couldn't keep up with it, so they just made filler all the time in the middle of the story arcs, which was crazy as shit.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, that like I feel like I dropped off of anime right when there was like the rise of all the Naruto and Bleach and stuff like that, and that was like a lot of what was on. And I feel like now there's a lot of great stuff.
There's a lot of really cool stuff because a lot of people are starting to branch out side of the shonen formula.
Yeah,
and in a really fun way. Because for a while, the most popular shows were shonen shows.
Yeah.
And a lot of them tended to be not the same per se. A lot of them took their cues from Dragon Ball. So a lot of them have all those tropes about the power of friendship and kind of thing.
Right.
Which is fine, but you get kind of tired of that after a while.
Oh my god. Ooh. Stop it. Nope. Oh my god. I overshot my waypoint. Go to the waypoint. Go to the waypoint. Go. Stop it. Oh
Can you
god.
slow down?
I'm into like fucking hyperspace. I can't slow down. Hold on. Let me see if I can slow down. I can get further away. Point at it. Okay. Now I'm way the fuck.
Oh, that
3
works.
light. I like the fact that they measure in light seconds. I'm a big fan of that.
That's pretty fun.
So
There's a lot of really good anime that's different right now.
Yeah.
And some that are still shonen that are really popular, that are really good. Like My Hero, I think, takes the shonen formula, but mixes it with the superhero formula so fucking well
yeah.
that it's magical.
I think. I mean, I keep trying to get you to watch Jujutsu Kaisen as well, which
I
is
keep
like
forgetting.
shonen but also horror.
Oh, okay.
In like a really, really good way. And I thought they were done, but it turns out that they just took like a couple week break, and now they're into the fucking tournament arc. And I'm just like, okay, all right, cool. We're setting up for that, but I guess we're there now.
I also
so.
love that there's so many animes with the tournament arc. You can just say tournament arc and you're just fine with
Yep,
it.
it's the tournament arc. That's what I liked about God of High School, is that it was just like, well, it just starts with the tournament arc because it's literally like a tournament show. So
Again, a Dragon Ball thing.
yeah.
Tournaments all the time.
So we're
Beanies. Looks like an asteroid bumped off half of its antennas.
we're trying to reactivate these quote unquote beanbags, which are basically keep the base that we're at in stealth.
Okay.
So the reason that the outlaws were showing up in the beginning was because these things are not like correctly configured. So
Oh, okay.
also, I really like the fact that when you level up in this, you just get like bonus damage and bonus hit points, right? So
Oh,
like
okay.
regardless of what your ship is, you just get like new shit. And then the way that this works is there's a these perks that you get. I think it's the perks, right? No, that's a resource tax. It's these things, these devices. So I've got 2 of them. I've got like
okay.
a boost and then an EMP generator, and like you can unlock like different modes, and then you can upgrade, and you use the points when you level up to buy those basically.
I gotcha.
So it seems really cool. Like this is about as far as I got when I was playing it, and I feel like it. What am I looking for? I feel like there's a lot of really cool stuff to be seen here, and I don't know. Can you think of a previous time when a game went from a roguelike to not a roguelike? And the only thing that comes to mind is like the Dungeon of the Endless franchise, and how the Dungeon of the Endless was like a roguelike, but then like the other games in that franchise were not roguelikes.
I can't really think of any, but it's been a while since I've really gotten to roguelikes. And the ones that I like that are roguelikes, they were just the one game and that was it.
Yeah.
Chuck those ones down.
Okay, so but where am I supposed to?
Is the Crypt
go?
of the Necrodancers Zelda one just a straightforward one? Or is that also procedurally generated?
I think it's procedurally generated. I think
I don't know.
can't remember
anything
entirely.
about
So it's like, okay, hold on. Find and reassemble all the missing parts. Maybe this is what that question mark is over there. Maybe that's what that is. Nope, that's the outer rim. Okay, so don't go there. I feel like when I was down there that it showed me like a vector that they like went off on.
Yeah, I think that's what that hologram things are that are there.
Right. So this one kind of went off in this direction.
I think so.
Let's see if I can find something.
There's like a scanner or something.
Yeah, I have a scanner, but it only works. Wait a minute. I wonder if that's what is that?
Energy
socket? Is that what that said? Okay.
There's one.
Wait. Okay.
Guys are up for it. You don't have to be a quark mechanic to reattach them.
So you can also, one of the things I like about this game is that you can also just grab stuff. You can grab like debris and stuff.
Oh.
And like there'll be debris that you can actually just like throw at enemies, which is a little bit funky for a space simulator. Not something you normally do in a space simulator.
No, not normally.
Like it really doesn't play like your traditional like, oh, this is a flight sim, but it's in space, right? Like I think that's why I like it so much, is because it really does feel different than your traditional kind of space sim, right?
I see that.
Oh, is that another one?
And there's the other one.
There we go. All right. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. I've been liking me some anime. There's a lot of it right now.
A lot of good anime. Right?
A lot of the stuff I was watching came back, and there's a bunch of new stuff. And
I'm really excited about that that House Husband one that I showed you.
Oh yeah,
That's supposed to be on Netflix soon.
let's see.
That looks fucking great. I love the whole concept of that. Just a Yakuza that becomes a house husband is just one of the best things I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, it reminds me of there's this Japanese movie I saw like a million years ago. What? Oh, that was about a housewife who used to be like a Yakuza like assassin, and she had these giant scissors that were her weapon.
Oh, wow.
And then like it was kind of like Long Kiss Goodnight. I mean, she knew she didn't know, she didn't have amnesia or anything, but she knew. And then at some point she gets re-embroiled in the mob, and it's kind of a John Wick thing. But it was like 10 years before that. It was like late 90s movie or something like that.
Huh.
I don't remember what it was called. Somebody probably knows what it's called. You can tell us in the comments. Ooh, an escape pod.
For some reason, I'm always a fan of stories like that.
Yeah.
Where it's just like X dangerous person just decides to not be dangerous, and then something stupid happens that causes them to have to do it again.
Yeah.
There's just something fun about it. I don't know.
Download. Whoa. I really like the way this game looks, by the way. Like it's very solid. It's like a very solid kind of flight sim.
Looks like the pilot never made it back to his freighter.
Mm.
It may still even be there.
Oh, there's that Flying Duchess that they said.
Oh, okay. The Flying Duchess.
So you can. I like the fact that there's like a turbo, and then there's this cruise drive, and then there's the fucking hyperdrive. Like there's 3 different ways to go fast depending on how far you are away from the thing you need to go fast to.
That is pretty cool, actually.
Ooh. And then it seems like they've divided these little individual systems up into like it has to load to get into this system. But then once you're in here, you kind of just fly in real time between stuff. I don't know. I really dig this game. I think it was only $20, something like that.
Okay, and that's early access. So that's
Yeah, it's in early access
Plays
on
really
Steam.
well too, even
Yeah.
for early access.
Yeah, and like I said, this is at medium, and my system is not the best. So,
Customer, I guess.
but I think it's about time to wrap it up. So thanks everybody for watching. Hit the like, subscribe button. Let us know what you think down in the comments. Sorry if you wanted us to talk more about the game, but it was really just a lot of flying around and shooting
It's a lot
stuff.
of just ship stuff. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
see what you get, guys.
Yeah,
At least in this instance.
yes, very true. Do you have perks, mission map, data? You know what? Fuck it. Shop. There we go. So that's a shop. Ooh, corrosion injector. What does that do? Oh, it's like one of the big things. Got like a rocket launcher, beam laser. It's pretty cool. Anyway, patreon.com/rage site helps out. Kick some bucks. In return, we will kick you bonus videos. You come hang out in the Discord with everybody. It'll be cool. I don't allow jerks in my Discord. There. And check out more from Michael over at oneofus.net. And yeah, that's it. We'll catch you next time.